do you want to do? Oh my God. Do you want to do the honors? Do. Welcome to Stargazing, patrons only party, a special edition of your favorite Stargate gazing podcast. I'm your host, Kathy.
And I'm your other host, Mary.
On the first of each month, you can hear our discussion of the mini-series Stargate Origins.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Mary.
How are you today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. It feels like it's been a really long time since we've talked.
So long.
I know.
I don't even remember your name.
Who are you?
Yeah, who am I?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me
I've never
either.
even heard of you before. You sound like a weirdo.
Oh, well, this glass I just picked up says Mason on it, so maybe that's my name.
My mug says I love bacon, so I guess that probably doesn't mean that my name is Bacon, but I apparently love someone named Bacon. Maybe I love Kevin Bacon. Am I Mrs. Bacon?
You might
Maybe
be.
I'm married. Whoever I am, I'm married to Kevin Bacon. You can call me Mrs. Bacon.
Okay.
Yep. Also, I have my water glass says "Drink up, bitches," so maybe my name is Bitches.
Oh man, so many options.
Right.
You could be
Bitches Bacon.
Bitches Bacon, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll just be Mason.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mason.
Yeah, nice to meet you, bitches.
Thank you. What are we doing here today?
Today, I remember this part. We're talking about Stargate Origins, only season, episode 7.
Oh, okay. I guess we can do that.
We can.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and start.
Excellent. Can't wait to hear what you say, bitches.
Thank you, Mason. Episode starts in the throne room. We get a super close-up of Brucke's eyes, and he is raging. He has a small thing in his hand that we can't really tell what it is yet, but he's pissed that it's the only thing that he's getting from a set after his offer of hundreds, no, thousands of able-bodied men. He's just got this little trinket thing. A set is just kind of sitting there rocking the baby, not really caring about his temper tantrum, just completely ignoring him. He holds up the thing in his hand and refers to it as her precious gift of a rock. Not the country, but an actual rock. And a set says that it is Nakada. Why did they decide to call it Nakada instead of Nakwada, as they refer to it in all the other shows?
I don't know.
Anyway, we never get that answer. Brucke doesn't care what it's called. Trip explains that there was an ancient city in Egypt by that name, and it was the center of civilization, and he asks a set for more information. She answers in ancient Egyptian, and he translates that Nakada is life, death, and everything in between. So she demonstrates. She holds up a dagger, and Brucke's like, cool, so I'm going to get a rock and my very own dagger back, but nope. She specifies that there's no Nakada in that dagger, and the warrior chick steps up and smashes it against a boulder that is conveniently sitting there for reasons in the middle of the throne room. So Brucke is pissed now because his knife has been destroyed. The warrior hands her spear to a set, and a set uses this Nakada-filled spear to shatter the boulder. So that's got Brucke's attention. Trip translates that it guarantees swift death to every enemy, and it gives eternal youth and beauty. So Brucke's like, cool. Forever? All right. He's totally on board. He's going to have his own everlasting Reich now.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, everything's coming up, Brucke.
He also throws Trip a bone and says, oh, maybe I'll make you immortal too if you serve me.
Oh, that's right. He does, yeah. And then Trip will have, Trip Langford will have the joy of watching Brucke's empire grow around him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
Elsewhere, Catherine, Wasif, and James are sitting down to eat with Kasuf and company. Catherine seems on board with the food, but
yeah,
Wasif and James, not so much.
She's like sitting there licking her fingers and seeming to enjoy it very much.
Yeah. Wasif, though, puts food in his mouth while his new pal next to him is looking at him, but then when he looks away, he spits it out in his hands. And James is looking kind of sick.
Yes.
And he asks Wasif if it looks like any food that he sees, and Wasif says no and is clearly offended. But James is like, well, since it looks like Egypt around here, I thought maybe, But Wasif says, no, the food does not look like anything in Egypt. Kasuf tells them the emissaries of Ra are welcome and that Aset will be pleased. And blessings to you and your friends. So yeah, that seeing the Catherine's jewelry changed everything.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah. Catherine says back blessings to Kasuf because she has managed to figure out the language because apparently she knows ancient Egyptian, and with added information about vowel flare from Wasif.
We need to talk about your flare.
Or whatever. She's she's an old regular now about it, and she's super smug.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I hated it. It's easy.
Yeah. She's smoking something that they're handing around. She's having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. And she thinks that the reason that the Brucke took her dad is that he would understand the language. But James is like, how could he possibly know that? Which is a great question.
Yes.
Yeah. But then there's a bell ringing and someone announces, behold, Aset and Ra. And they look up and there is some sort of reenactment play going on where Ra resurrects Aset. Meanwhile, Catherine starts looking through the book she has. Was that her dad's book? I can't even remember.
I thought it was Brucke's notebook.
Oh, maybe it's Brucke's notebook. So the play's going on. Catherine's looking through the book. Wasif makes friends with the guy next to him.
Moaka,
yes. I wrote Mohawk or something.
I heard Moaka, but maybe it was Mohawk.
It was probably Mohawk. Catherine says she doesn't recognize some of the glyphs in this diary, and it's not unreasonable to think Brucke would know what he would find. I don't know. This seems weird. Maybe I'm just not. I'm missing something. I'm like
weird. No, it was just weird.
Yeah.
She brags about how rare it is to find glyphs that she hasn't seen before.
Yeah.
But Brucke has found them.
Yes, he has. So she's taking hits off this pipe and having realizations about what she's looking at.
Did you notice how trippy it was when they showed her smoking?
Yeah.
Like whenever she would inhale, they would zoom in on her face, and then when she would exhale, they would zoom back out again.
So I think we're
bizarre.
meant to see that she's getting high.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now she realizes that what she's looking at are things that happened on this world they're on now and not their world. And they need to save her dad, but what they need to really do is stop Brucke, and they need to go now. She shouts Kasuf's name, but everyone thinks she's toasting him, so...
Well, she does lift her glass and
she
starts
does.
to stand.
Yeah,
so.
But it gives James the opportunity to stop her and sort of calm her down, that they can go tomorrow because they're, all high and shit. So I don't know how he convinces her. I just couldn't hear it.
He basically was just like, it's nighttime, and
okay,
we can't see anything, and we don't know the area, and going out there now would be stupid.
Gotcha. Yeah, he convinces her. Tonight is a night of making friends and allies.
Raise a glass to the four of us.
And
Yes.
Tomorrow they can all band together and save the planet from darkness and destruction.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight.
Or at least get their guns back.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual commandments.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the gate room, Brucke is making another home movie. Nazi chick is filming him. And he's saying into the camera that he has good news, everybody. Their theory was correct about the gate being a gate, and he's trying to introduce Aset, but she smacks him away when he tries to do so. He holds up the nakada that she gave him and refers to it as vril. Says it's the vril that they've been looking for, and says that in return they're going to give multitudes of their undesirables to Aset here. And when he uses the term undesirable, the camera pans over to Trip. And Brucke continues that all of those undesirables are going to toil at Aset's command. So sounds like a win-win situation as far as he's concerned.
Hell yeah.
And the lady says that it's a triumph for the Fuhrer, and one of the Nazis in the background salutes. And Brucke's like, yeah, sure, that too. Okay. But then everyone will bend the knee and worship at the feet of the Almighty. And I think that we are intended to think that that actually is going to be Brucke, but we don't get the end of that because we go back to the tent and everybody finishes his sentence with a set.
Yeah.
Wasif teaches his new best friend Clinkies, and James warns him that he needs to beware because that's the guy that likes to stab you. Wasif is disturbed by that news and so clinks the guy's cup again. This just gets so much worse from here. James holds up a piece of Nakata and says that he found it and it's dark and beautiful like you, talking to Catherine. But she's blonde and very pale, so I don't know how she's dark.
She's
in
a
any way.
heart of darkness.
Yeah. Yes. Catherine's like, yeah, but it's just a rock. So he says, yeah, but keep it to replace your magic stick. They lean in and look like they're about to kiss, and Kasuf interrupts and is apparently offering them his tent for the evening. James gets all flustered and Catherine asks if he's nervous. And then James very rudely sticks his finger in some pudding and licks his finger and is like, oh, that's great. Kasuf says Bunni-wae, which apparently means sweet. Catherine says very, very sweet as she's staring into the camera and leaning in. And then we see a close-up of James's face, also oddly staring into the camera and looking super doofy. And he says, oh. And we go back and forth between the two of them staring lovingly into the camera, and it was just so cringy. James says, Bunni-wae. Kasuf, they flash over suddenly to Kasuf, who's like, Bunni-wae. And then we get another close-up of Catherine staring into the camera, and then we finally get a shot of nobody staring into the camera, but it is a shot of the two of them kissing, and as they kiss, we spin to credits.
Yeah.
And that was the scene. That was the episode. Whew.
Sure was.
Yeah. Did you like the episode?
Until the cringy end, I was okay
Yeah.
with it.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, things are happening now, right? So Brucke's got these wonderful delusions of grandeur, and
Yep.
I mean, and Nazis are being proper evil again. So
Yeah.
instead of being the more entertaining group.
Yes.
I liked when Aset growled at him when he got too close.
Yes. That was pretty
I
good.
really enjoyed that. And I liked the scene with Catherine and Wasif and James having, breaking bread with their new friends. And it was a nice little, I don't know. Yeah, so mostly I liked it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Awesome. Yeah, pretty much the same. I actually did find it more enjoyable. The earlier scene with, even though I still don't like Catherine or James, the earlier scene, as you said, where they're kind of just like feasting with everybody, they weren't being too awful in that scene, so it was entertaining. It is getting to be a more interesting storyline, but yeah, that last scene, like ending the episode, it was like it was a decent episode up until that last scene. So like ending on the down note of how just cringy and sappy that last scene was just terrible.
Yeah.
But overall, the episode wasn't too bad. Yeah. What's next?
Let me find out. The random results on Google say we will be watching Stargate Origins Only Season Episode 8. A test of combat ensues when Aset brings her visitors to the outpost of Nosdevly? It almost says Nose Devil, but it doesn't.
It looks like it says Nose Devil, but
Yeah.
Nose Devil.
Yep. And this puts Brucke in a difficult position.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a useless description, I feel like.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, a test of combat. Exactly.
As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for your continued support. Feel free to get in touch with us if you would like to. We always love to hear from our listeners, and especially the people like yourselves that help to make this possible. I am Bitches Bacon.
And I'm Mason.
And you've been listening to Stargatesing for Patreon members only. The end.
The end. excellent.
Yep. Good times.
I want bacon now.
I know, right? I do too. Bacon is delightful.
Yeah. Agreed.